I'm Michael Schwegmann from Bement, Illinois, which is in central Illinois, and I do ceramic sculpture. Ceramic representations of common objects like paint cans and tools. I'm a hands-on guy. I like to make stuff and do things, so I think the work that I do is about making stuff. It's about the idea of being connected to an object, a tool, and what that tool represents, the value of that object beyond its function. So it's a hammer, but also maybe it represents dad, or it represents an idea of labor or work, or fixing something, doing something. Well, yeah, I like America. I like being here, and I think it represents that. But maybe it's more that it represents the similar ideas. So that the tools we might think of as representing hard work or ingenuity, problem solving, and maybe that's what we also think America representing. In terms of the process, I use pottery techniques. I use a wheel, I use hand building, I don't use any molds. So kind of anything I need to do with my hands to be able to make that thing into the reality. So I start with porcelain clay, and then I form that, and then I use different glazes and fire it. So it's just like making pottery, except different shapes. In terms of the idea, I try to pick objects that are, I think, iconic, things that have meaning beyond, not something too obscure. Everybody understands what a bolt is, a hammer, a flag, a paint can. Everybody understands those objects. So the trick is to find, what kind of meaning can those objects have beyond, what's a bolt? People don't think of it very much, but a bolt can be a connecting device, so that becomes a metaphor. Like, what is a bolt and a nut for? It's for bringing things together or holding them together. So yeah, picking a thing that has maybe more than just one specific meaning. When you see these objects, they're not what you think. It's not a paint can, it's not a wrench, it's something else. And so hopefully that gets us to think about it, or it engages our emotion or an intellect in a surprising way, in a good way, to get us to think about our world and our place in it.